Hello, I'm John Rushton, and welcome to another edition of The Emotions Expert. Today I'm going to be talking about people who start to get dramatic in life when you talk to them or when anything happens. We all have certain attributes to ourselves of what we do and how we portray ourselves to other people or how we respond to other things around us. But sometimes some people seem to be at it all the time in that they're dramatic in anything that happens. They can't just say anything, they've got to dramatise it and make it into almost a failed Hollywood movie. They have to talk about things and put emphasis on things as if they need to punctuate it by raising their voice or waving their arms around or saying other things around that to make you understand what they're talking about. Quite often, if you meet people like that, you can guarantee that what they're saying hasn't the benefit that they would have said if they just reported it as per normal in general speech. If they say things like, "Oh, did you see that? Oh, well, look what happened to me. Oh, what's going to happen now? Did you hear what they said? Did you hear what she said? And guess what they have done?" And all that kind of thing. And it's not a game. You're telling somebody something and you're not asking for a response from them. You're telling them something for whatever is a value to it. And you don't want other people to sort of have to guess what you're going to say ultimately. If people are going to do that kind of thing, then understand that you're better keeping well away from them. It's all right for the occasional thing, if it's someone's birthday and they were surprised, or you've won some money or something like that, but those are only odd occasions. If it's going to be an ongoing situation, then you really want something more coherent, something more on a level you can comply with, and not this sort of roller coaster language which is going up and down and up and down and up and down to punctuate what you need to say. If you can't say it, then don't say it. It's not a very good thing to do. And similar to yourself, you don't have to punctuate it by shouting and raising your voice or getting angry, because quite often it doesn't take you anywhere. It actually gets other people more annoyed, flustered, more anxious, more in fact more of everything which is negative, and in doing so they don't want to think about anything else. They want to get away from that conversation, they want an out of it as quickly as possible, and they may say anything then just to get away, just to shut you up or say yes, I agree with everything you say, no, I agree, it's awful, and all that kind of thing, hoping you'll come to a full stop. If you're with people and they're going to be like that, don't entertain them. Just agree or don't say anything if you don't want to, and move on, because it doesn't lead anywhere and you're not going to get any benefit from it. Always make sure that when you're listening to somebody, it's quite an honest and genuine thing, because when people talk, when people say things to you, it's a reflection of them. It's their own ability to actually communicate with you. So if you've got four people and they're all reporting the same story, it'll all be slightly different from each one, because each one will see it from a different angle, a different perspective. Each one will have a different way of reporting it, they'll have a different vocabulary, they'll have a different understanding, their comprehension will be slightly different, the tone of their voice will be slightly different, and all of these things. And that's also important, that you listen to what they're saying, not the gabble of what they say and how they say it, because that's just over and above what they want to do. But if somebody is actually saying something as a matter of fact, that's far more easier on the ear, because then you can actually take from that what you will. You can understand better and feel better, and really at the end of the conversation you know what they've said, and you're not left in a bit of a quandary trying to calm down from the shouting and the arm waving and all of the other kind of stuff which is going on. Think about this next time you talk to somebody and you listen to their response, or the next time somebody tells you something, particularly if it's something sort of topical. See what they put on it themselves. You don't need that. Just listen over and above that of what they have to say, and you'll be far more entertained, the comprehension will be far better, and you will feel far more understanding about the whole thing.